This video presentation will describe the outline of literature search strategies. A comprehensive search strategy is a vital part of a research. It will enable you to retrieve information specific to a topic, which will help you answer your research question. The overall objectives of this discussion is first to develop strategy for searching literature to answer clinical questions. Number two, to understand how to set inclusion and exclusion criteria. Number three, enhance knowledge of database to be selected for searching, and enhance knowledge and documentation of literature retrieval. No matter the content of literature review, it has a significant bearing to research. Although inconvenient, there is no way around the fact that not every article you collect will be relevant to your study. The process of reviewing literature will help you understand the topic and develop your own perspective based on substantial information. These related literature and studies refer to the revisited and gathered information taken from books, journals, periodicals, magazines, online sources, and related studies taken from master thesis and dissertation. Journal written by researcher for a specific field, magazines written by journalists for a mass market audience, ebooks, books accessible in full text online, and career literature. This includes dissertation or thesis, these are students' research papers. There are several ways to search for literature related to a specific topic. These steps are taken from WVU Library. First step is identifying a research question. Formulate a clear research question of appropriate scope. Define your terminology. Find existing reviews on your topic to inform the development of your research question. Identify the gaps and confirm that you are not duplicating the efforts of previous reviews, and consider using a framework like PICO to define your question scope. PICO used to describe the four elements of a good clinical question. It stands for P, patient or problems, I, intervention, C, comparison, and O, outcome. PICO is a useful way in identifying concepts within a search topic. For example, our main concepts are CBT, self-esteem, and eating disorder. Once you've identified the key concept in your question, models such as PICO helps break down your search. Then fit your key concept into the PICO model. In this example, the patient or population is people with eating disorder. The intervention exposure is CBT. There is no comparison, and the outcomes is self-esteem. The second step in systematic review is defining inclusion and exclusion criteria. Clearly state the criteria you will use to determine whether or not a study will be included in your search. Consider study population, study design, intervention types, comparison groups, and measured outcomes. The third step in systematic review is search for your studies. Run your searches in database that you've identified as relevant to your topic. Work with librarian to help you design comprehensive search strategies across a variety of databases. Approach the gray literature methodically and purposely, and collect all the retrieved records from each search into the reference manager. Key search term or words or phrases used to identify all articles that might be relevant to your project. When doing an internet search, you can enter your complete research question in the Google search and get a bunch of results. However, if you enter your entire research question in the library database, you probably won't get any results. This is because the library database look for exact words that you enter in the search box. If the database can find all of the words you entered in the search box, it won't bring back any result. That is why it's important to search only for the main parts of your topic. Here is an example of a research question. What is the relationship between a nursing competency program and the performance of staff nurses? The keywords are nursing competency program, performance, and staff nurses. Also, you might think as many key terms and synonyms for each concept as you can. There are different approaches you can use in searching bibliographical database. PubMeds and all, they are considered as bibliographical database. You can use ancestry approach using a reference cited in relevant studies to track down earlier work. Descending approach, identify pivotal early study and search forward. Great literature, conference paper, and published reports. To own the literature, you must continue to study and consider finding all three at some point. EBSCOhost is our academic search tool to select multiple databases. On the other hand, Ovid is a platform used for Medline database. Let's start our focus and search strategies with author search. Author search, this will give you clues as to an author overall search history, how many articles the author been written, and contribution onto the field of the study. Some database streamline the process of author history. In this case, Wiley Online Library. They include a link for find more content written by. You can look for either of the authors or all of the others. EBSCO database also Boolean operators allow you to try different combinations of search terms or subject headings. Database often show Boolean operators as button or drop-down menus that you can click to combine your search terms or results. The main Boolean operators are and, or, and not. It must be capitalized in Research Pub. Lowercase operators like and or not will all be replaced with and. It's very important that you keep operator capitalized with and. Use quotation mark to group phrases together. For example, diabetes mellitus phototherapy. Put quotes around those words. Code diabetes mellitus phototherapy quotes. And Boolean operator is used to find articles that mention both of the research topics. A search on black and white include results contains black and white. Or Boolean operator is used to find articles that mention either of the topics you search for. If you enter, for example, black or white, it includes all the articles in black and all the articles in white. And lastly, not Boolean operator includes a search term or concept. This means, for example, if you entered black and not white, it will include everything about a black, except the ones that with the word white.